Today the Extra Hand Solar Clean team are back at a property in the Sydney suburb of Earlwood. We first visited around 2 months ago cleaning the solar panels, with the owner about to install batteries.
This project is a great example of how biocide treatment can halt the progression of lichen and algae on your roof and panels. Avoiding the progression towards a disastrous outcome, extreme contamination on not only the roof, but your solar panels. This is something you need to prioritize by protecting your solar panels, avoiding long-term damage. Often you will not be aware of until it is too late. Your installer or seller cannot be relied upon to highlight this issue, since it detracts from the myth of no maintenance on solar panels.
When we originally attended this property, the tiled roof and solar panels were contaminated by live lichen growth to a level we would classify as level 7, already marking the panels with moderate and permanent damage, but still able to generate good power after cleaning. It was clear the roof and panels were progressing to an extreme level of contamination in the not-too-distant future. Let's call that level 10, panels severely damaged by lichen etching and root adhesions throughout. Since these moderate algae and lichen levels had become well established, spores were increasing exponentially, accelerating the spread across all nearby surfaces, including the solar panels themselves.
At the time of our first visit, we cleaned the solar panels and closely inspected the condition of the roof. The lichen was well established and very healthy, strongly bonded to the roof tiles, now being impossible to remove from the roof tiles by any practical and inexpensive method, other than what we would recommend, biocide roof treatment. After discussing the condition of the roof with the customer, they decided to proceed with a full biocide treatment application to stop the lichen growth at the root level. Now, approximately 2 months later, we've returned to inspect the progress. And the results are already very clear.
Let's now see some on-site video narrated by Paul Clements, owner of Extra Hand Solar Clean.
It's been 2 months and 10 days since the treatment. So we will show you the change in this lichen. You may recall in our previous video of some other lichen on the other side of this very roof that it wouldn't rub off. So this will be a test for this particular piece of lichen. So here we go. So you see how easily that rubbed off. So over a period of time, with light rain and normal weather conditions, slowly, a lot of this lichen will slowly wash off the roof and go down the storm water. So there's another piece there. So same deal, came off very easily. I would say it needs a little bit more time to be completely dead, but there is a residual effect of the treatment, which will continue killing the lichen. So it's mostly dead, but I'd say another month or two to really finish the job, but it's really progressed well.
The lichen has significantly deteriorated, and unlike our first visit, much of it can now simply be rubbed away with a finger. That's one of the biggest indicators that the treatment is working exactly as intended. Biocide treatment is not an instant cosmetic fix. It's a rehabilitation process that continues working over time, gradually breaking down the contamination naturally while helping prevent regrowth. This roof is now well on track for full rehabilitation, and at this point, it's really only a matter of time.
Extra Hand Solar Clean are proudly based in the Sutherland Shire of Sydney. We warrant against lichen and algae regrowth for 2 years. Contact us to save your solar panels and roof. We look forward to hearing from you soon.